Right, it's now time for the S Pen, I believe, and the S Pen is located right at the bottom of this phone, and it's such a cool feature. I really love it, and I'm gonna show you how it when you take the S Pen out, it normally has this list coming out, and for now I just leave it there. And as you can see, if I go to Samsung Notes now, if you can see, there's a small pointer that's going around everywhere, which is indicator of where the S Pen is currently located on the screen. So I mean, that's okay for a beginner, I believe, but it just gets so annoying with time. So to fix that, you have to go to advanced features in the settings app and click on S Pen, and then go right here and close AirView. Closing this will remove that dot and make your S Pen much more comfortable for yourself. And make sure that air action is enabled, which means that if there's this small button on the S Pen here, and if you what it essentially means is if you click that button, it will do certain actions like taking a photo, opening Samsung Notes, or whatever you assign it to. And there are more S Pen settings right here where you can unlock multiple S Pens, S Pen unlock, S Pen connect, a lot of cool features right here. So this is the entire S Pen features that you can get. There's quite a lot of it, and to be honest, so if you want to get screen off memos and about S Pen, you can find whether the S Pen is yours, and these are okay. You can also change the menu style as here, and you can make it compact or standard. But remember the good luck app I showed you last time with the lock screen stuff. So we head back to good luck and go out from Lockstar, and there's something called Pentastic. Now click on Pentastic and go, and basically Pentastic means an app for your S Pen. It's basically allowing you to customize your S Pen in whatever way you want, and you can customize them. Remember the bar that comes out when you take out your S Pen? That's this bar right here. Okay, so you can actually change it with according to this as a line, or as a circle, or as a retro or something. Okay, so I like to keep it in the full mode because it gives me an idea of what I'm using. And then the pointer now, because we've turned off the pointer, it's no use of this. But if you are still using the pointer, then you can have it this. But this is an interesting thing. Now you can change the sounds. These sounds are so cool. I think I believe I'm using heart. Yeah, I'm using heart. These some of them are really funny as well. You can have custom one. This is really customizable, and you can also double tap the screen to do whatever. I think I've made it to open the camera, but I'm not sure. Let's try it. Yeah, okay, I've now made it to open Samsung Notes. So if you go here and press this last one, it will make you open the Samsung app of your choice. And that's about the S Pen, and let's move forward. On a side note, if your phone is something like a Galaxy S22, S23 Ultra, or your phone is something like a Moto G stylus or something like that with a built-in stylus, then you should probably take the advantage of with the methods that I teach in this video, and this personalized customized stuff that you will find in your phone. I mean, it's really useful and it's really fun actually. I use it almost every single day. I use it for drawing, I use it for Bluetooth actions, and I use it for taking remote photos with my phone, or taking videos of the phone with the S Pen. It's really fun. There are so many potential things that you could unlock with it, and so many customization stuff depending on each phone type you have. So what I'm trying to say is just, if your phone has a stylus, then try to take maximum use. It's really fun. And on that note, back to the video again. Now, if you remember how this phone looked a few minutes ago, you wouldn't been surprised for how much progress we have done so far. But hey, there's much more to come. Now, if you go to settings, and if you go to about phone, and if you go into software information and build number, tap the build number 7 times, and you ask for the number of your phone, and enter the number of your phone and continue. And if you go to settings app again, there will be something called develop options. Now click that and go down until you find something called transient animation scale, animated duration scale, and window animation scale. And the thing you got to do to make your phone feel 10 times faster is just click on all of them and put everything to 0.5 times, and that will make your phone like so much snappy at that time, right? So like it's to the point where the animations are really gone, and it's not off. You can actually turn it off and make it even faster where there'll be no animations. And now this phone is like really fast, so as you can see. So you can I like to keep it at 1 times though, because it makes the phone smell smoother. So yeah, I'll change them back to the way they were. Alright, there are some more other things that you need to know about on this phone specifically, and let's start with things on where do we start? Okay, routines. Let's start with routines. Routines is something that I think you've probably heard of. Every company that specializes on them, and if you go back, and these are some modes, like I have set this work mode right here. Where if I turn it on, I'll turn it on for you to see. Okay, so I have made it to change the wallpaper, block apps like YouTube, so I won't get distracted. And so you can very easily like set up a mode like to turn you just can add the mode, select a name, and okay, let's and yeah, you can now so when you turn it, you can make it to be like when you turn it on, to turn on this do not disturb mode, restrict some apps, to change the wallpaper, change some settings, blah blah blah, change some, when I say some settings, you can change basically every setting that you want. And you can even add actions like change the motion smoothness to 60 hertz, whatever. There are like so many things that you could do with this. So if you go into modes and routines, and I need to turn off this, and here's the one that we created. So if you like, you can even customize that further to allow some people to be able to call you and some to not. So this is really customizable. So this is crazy. And to take that even further, we have routines, which are some specifically small stuff. Like in my opinion, a lot of routines make a mode, but you can have a few routines. Like here are some of my routines that are currently running. So from I have set something called a time period, which is changing the wallpaper. So this is because I have manual changed this is not the wallpaper that I have set to be at night, but it's some other wallpaper. And I have also set to automatically turn on dark mode, like this time period one, this thing. You see, turn on dark mode. So this is very easy to create. So if you need to create one, you just okay, go into routine and click this plus button, and then if let's say let's say time period sunrise until sunset and done, and then it's, if you know a little bit of things about coding, then this is very important. So then so this is essentially going to make I believe sunrise to sunset, it will keep the brightness at this level. So if I click done and save, then sunrise until sunset, and then save. So that's our new routine. And so every day from sunrise until sunset, the brightness will be at 71% until you change it manually. So that's how you create a routine. And the modes are the same, basically the same way. So if you add a mode, so things do go that way, and there are a lot of possibilities. You can go with modes, routines if you want. I'll show you some. So night battery saver, this is something very important. So the phone identifies the time at 1 p.m. at night, and until 6:22 in the morning every day it turns the Wi-Fi off, Bluetooth off, everything off, screen resolution goes down, everything. And at morning when the time ends, it will turn those back on, saving me a lot of battery. And moving on, we have something called the low battery announcement. So if the battery is below 10%, I have made it to say juice me up. Yeah, that's cringe, whatever. So we have blah blah blah, all of these. So if it's charging, then I have made it to turn on power saving, to lower the brightness, and turn off and on all of these things and blah 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 to make the charging faster. So yeah, things are going very smooth on the end. And after routines, we have sounds and vibrations. This is not much complicated stuff. There's not much anything to be except for this. Except for you have, I told you to turn on Dolby Atmos previously, so I think this is previously this was automatically enabled, and you have the equalizer right here, which is very important if you are interested in music. Now I am, so I like to have customs and pops and blah blah blah. I like to keep it on for the most time. And yeah, that's basically on sound and notifications. Display, we talked it on for the most part in the start. And yeah, you also have something called touch sensitivity. Yeah, if you have a screen projector or something like that on, it will help a lot. And going into wallpaper and status themes, nothing. And security and privacy, you get a lot of features. You get blah blah blah, all of these things. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about them on this video. And moving on, and this is important, advanced features. You should head up to labs on advanced features and then click on multi-window for all apps. This will essentially force multi-window for apps that even don't support it, and you can turn these on or off according to your preference. And then this is important, 100 mode. If you like do this, it will create a small version of your phone. So I didn't think this will become useful at a time, but after being in some situations where I'm drinking a tea or my hand is in I'm not using my both hands, then this have come in handy at times. So yeah, and this is also important, side key. So double press side key, I have made it to launch the camera, and press and hold to wake Bixby. You can also change it to be the power of menu as we did on the previous Samsung phones. And yeah, screenshots and screen recorder is also very important. You have all this stuff, and delete after blah blah blah, everything is right here. And now this is really important. You can if you know, on Samsung phones, when you screen record, you can actually record on the camera as well. I'm not sure if iPhones can do it, I'm not pretty sure about that. So you can actually make the the hole that you are in a large or small. I think medium is a good size, and we have the video quality and blah blah blah, and screenshots, things about screenshots and stuff. Good stuff right there, nothing more worry. And this is actually a game changer. So if you go to advanced features and in video brightness, so when you're in that sorry, let's start it again. So when you go to advanced features, you go to video brightness down here. This is something that's game changing. It's normally on, it's default on normal, but if you click on bright, that will make a huge difference on the way you use your smartphone. The videos are so much brighter. Yeah, you could also call this as what do you call, a dynamic range improving thing. That just makes a huge difference. And we have some digital well-being stuff, not important. Battery and device cam, nothing much interesting other than this auto optimization is really good. When you turn it on, the phone will restart itself when needed. That's a pretty handy thing. And maintenance mode is really important when you're giving your phone for repairs and stuff. It's really important. And yeah, going down to tips and this is also a separate app. But if you don't know much about phones, then this app will really come in handy, showing things about your phone. And yeah, that's pretty much in settings, and let's move on. Alright, now is a really enjoying and fun part of my liking. Now if you remember at the first time I showed you how the notification or quick panel looked, and this is very ugly compared to that. So let's change it first. So head back into the good luck tab, and okay, if you go to, I believe, quick start, and then you have a ton of features now. You can have the visibility of indicator icon. So if you turn this, okay, if you turn the battery icon off, it will remove the battery icon and a lot of stuff. And you can that's why I said this is the ultimate customizing component. You have clock settings to show the date. So if I put that, it will show the date at the top. and so on, so on and so forth. And yeah, that's not why we are here. So another cool thing I want to mention is that the notification thing. So what this essentially means is now 56% is of this top part is left for notification, and the 44% is for this system stuff. So I like to give it 50-50. Wait, no, whatever, it's close to 50-50 now. So if you go to style your own panel, which is also in quick start, and if you go to style your own panel, and then I have made some good quick panel stuff myself. These are all pre-made by myself. You can, if you want to create one, because when you open this in your phone it should look blank, and you should take this plus thing and create your own. So let's make something right now quickly. Blah blah blah. Alright, this is something that's really ugly. I just had to create it for you guys for a few seconds. But I'm not going to. You can click this download button right here, and it will automatically create the one for you. And wait, and the one I had previously, I think it was this one. Yeah, no, it's not. Alright, so this was the one that I had previously on, and I customized this ground up by myself, and I would love to know from you guys how this looks and feels. I mean, it feels really nice to be awesome. But what did I change? I have changed something. Earlier I had 5 icons on here. 4 is a little bit annoying. Yeah, I forgot what I changed because there's so much going on here. What did I change? Alright, I have turned this off now. As I turn this on, I have now all the 5 icons back, and that is really cool and good stuff right here. This is really a game changer of comparing what I had lastly. This is like really good, and I've also customized the dark time to look more dark, pleasing for the eye. So like, yeah, this dark mode is much more pleasing, and I personally really love the light mode on here because I customize this, of course. And yeah, that's about it for the settings panel. Now let's get into this. So if you have noticed that when changing this sound, it doesn't look like this. I have customized this as well, and see, this is like really beautiful and nice as well. So let's see how we can customize that as well through the use of good luck. Yeah, good luck is coming in play for a lot of stuff here. So if you go to okay, I think it's theme park. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's theme park. And as you go, you can have this volume panel. If you go head back a little bit here, you can find something called the volume pack. Now you can hit the create new button right here and customize things from your own, as it's kind of the same way that we did with the what you call the notification panel. It's basically the same story, the same thing you have to work with, and click download and we will work the same way. Now I have this currently running, and yeah, it's really good. You can click apply, and I mean, it's much better than the way it used to be. And that's how you change the sound panel of your phone. And let's move on to changing your keyboard, because if you ever seen my keyboard, yeah, let's check for ourselves how the keyboard works. So where was it? So right here. So if you ever notice that my keyboard is a little bit strange, that's because it's personally customized by me, and it's really nice as well.